How's it going, fellas? It's your host Incognist, and today we are in Satisfactory. I forgot to record the little onboarding bit, which is what this is. However, we are in. Alright, so we're in Satisfactory. I chose the first world, the grassland world. I forgot what it's called. And yeah, it's pretty much like Industrialist on Roblox, with a bit of a twang.
Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system
Alrighty.
of Akicha.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Hello. Beautiful.
Introduction. Begin onboarding.
Anyway. Right, so we have the drop pod here. Tab for inventory. Whoa, okay, what kind of build is this?
Adhere to Fix-It procedure
Okay.
and equip the Fix-It Ink Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Equip the zapper. Oh. Ah, there you go.
Next objective.
What else?
Dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do
We
not
do not
waste.
waste.
The drop
Alright.
pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Okay. I'll try not to cut
Next
any of
objective.
this.
Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub.
I might end
If
up
you
cutting a
cannot
little bit
find
here and
iron,
there.
be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Like for the building and stuff. How was if I zap you? Gosh. Okay. Right, what did you want me to do? Hold V, bring up the resource scanner for iron ore. Where is my iron? Ooh! My smoke alarm's going off. There it is. That's the closest one. Right, so we're getting iron to begin with. Okie dokie. My game's a bit jittery. Let me change my settings. I set my stuff to max because I thought I could handle it, and I can. It's just I'm also recording at the same time, so we'll just change some of this to those, and there we go. That should be a bit better. Alright, where was the iron again? Oh, leaves. Like some leaves as well while I'm at it. It's probably used for fuel or something. We'll start mining the iron ore. Oh yeah.
Next
There's
objective.
no. Oh.
Use the build gun to construct the
Ah,
hub.
go on.
Iron is a base component necessary
Come
for
here,
all
boy.
near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources.
There we go.
Fix-It does not
Right.
pay by the kilometer.
There we go. Right, so
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated
Build.
skull and spine,
What do we need?
suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma.
so
Preserve
We've
the
got-
remains for later study.
a good flat base over here, and I don't want to waste it. So I think I'm gonna build the hub down here. Oh, but this is all really flat. Oh, I don't know. We'll put it here for now.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and
What do
crafting
you
bench
want?
are only
You
the humble
want
beginnings of a successful
10
Fix-It
steel
pioneer,
beams.
but essential for the next steps of onboarding.
Steel rod, sorry.
Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Alright, woman. We'll get to it, don't worry. Yeah, we need to keep getting more iron. That's alright. Oh, yeah, I didn't even do my usual intro. If you boys like this kind of style of videos, like Satisfactory, maybe Factorial later on, be sure to hit subscribe, like, and comment if you would like to see it. Because I do not mind these kind of games. They're pretty fun. And I've had them in my library for so long, never bothered to do anything with it. Like, I've played this game a little bit, so I know a little bit of what I'm doing, but
Frame completed.
not much after, like, the
portable
hub upgrade
miner can
4.
now be made in
So that's
the
where I got
workshop.
to.
Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many
Right.
providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission.
Oh, that's not what I wanted
Next
to
objective,
build.
complete hub upgrade 2.
Complete hub upgrade 2. What do you want? You want 20 rods, and you want 10 plates. Okie dokie. So we're gonna need more stuff. Probably want a crafting bench or equipment workstation at some point. So we're gonna need to get some more iron. Let's go, man. Some iron. Where was the iron? There it is. Is there another node just there? Is that iron? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Got more iron over there. It's pretty good, that. 2 iron nodes, and we've got like a sulfur node next to it. Not too shabby. Alright, it's actually still a bit laggy. Let's. That is game settings. Oh yeah, also none of the, like, I don't know how to explain it. The extra settings, like, I don't know, extra inventory space or something, I don't know. I've not enabled any of those, like, the research, sorry. You can do a thing where you skip all the research. This is pure vanilla. All I've done is click the number, not the number, sorry, the slot, the base, and then just play. That's how it should be done. So we'll get the equipment workbench done, and we'll get building some miners. I do not know how much of this do we need. I'd like to do a hub upgrade. I need 10. How much do I need to craft these? I can craft that, and I can craft that. That is brilliant. So let's turn it. And is there a way to snap left control? Yes! Perfect. Right. And what can we craft? Oh. We'll make an equipment workbench instead. That's the right way. Nope, go backwards. That's fine. Adds to the aesthetic. So let's make a portable miner, which means we can just plonk it down and forget about it, really. Inventory tab. Let's equip the miner. And I cannot see a thing. Alright, we'll plonk it on there. And it just mines us iron. I believe it has a maximum of either 10 or 100. I don't remember. But anyway, let's run back down, shall we? We'll try and work on the automation, which the automation I believe is the next thing we unlock. So let's just get all these iron ingots smelted. Oh well, crushed up, whatever it does to make it an ingot, and then we'll make it into plates. Yeah, so we need 10 plates and 20 rods. So we are pretty close. Ooh, what are you? Berry nut. Barrel nut. Barrel's nuts. Come down here, get yourself some barrel nut. Righty. The fun part of the game. Right, let's grab that, run back, and actually, how much have we got? Hopefully enough. We can hope. 23. Ah, yeah, that's enough. Hold left mouse button on craft button. Add to the do list. Select craft. Right. Basically, the way I like to work with these kind of games is I like making an abundance. So if I need a load of, if I start making iron or something, I like to have one make a load of it and then store it, and then one send it to like a hub, and then I'm able to just pull whenever I want from the hub. So what you might see is everything end up in one location.
Can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled.
Ooh.
Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology.
There you go.
Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
Hub upgrade 3, okay. So we have copper, we have constructors, power poles, Yada yada yada. A whole lot of yap. Too bad I'm not reading all that. So we need to. Oh, we've got a smelter. Have we also got? No, we haven't got a miner yet. I believe miner is unlocked at tier 4. Because I mean, you're not the constructor, unless it's phase. Could be phase. Alright, so what do we need to make a load of these bots? We need 4 iron rods and 2 plates. So we need to go to the miner, which is up the top here. And then what we'll do, we'll just put like 4 miners on each thing. So like 4 for the copper, 4 for the iron. And that way we can just keep running back and forth until, you know, we just don't have to anymore, really. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I've finished crafting all this. So we're making our last miner just there, and let's put it into our inventory, or our hands, sorry. And we'll put 2 more on there, and we'll find, I believe this is a copper node over here. I hope. Or it might be sulfur, or concrete. What are you? You're limestone, you're neither. Well, you're concrete. Let's find ourselves copper. Copper is, the closest is this way. God damn, it's a bit of a walk, but that's okay. We will live. Ah, that's a big old hole. Let's run up here. Is this copper? Yeah, that's copper. It's got to be copper. Place our 3 drills. I don't think... Oh, you are. You are on it. Okay. And there's you again. Have at it, pal. Have at it. Yeah, it's well fought. Lay down and shut up. So I'll mine this big old copper rock here because, well, wouldn't we? And when we can, we'll build the miner. But we'll start it in 2. So we'll start one on the iron, we'll start one on the copper. And get it to one location where we can do all of our crafting, assembling, and whatnot. Because that way it just works out more efficient, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, you're going to have big, long, ugly conveyors coming from one end of the map to the other. But that's not the important part. That's not the part that has to look really nice. Because, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoy this series, because I'd love to keep it going and maybe turn this whole vast land here into a factory. Who knows? Anyway, what I do know is I need to make all of these pieces of copper into... What do I need to make it into, actually? What do you want? You want 20 wires, 20 rods. Oh, I didn't actually grab the copper stuff. Oh, the copper stuff? The iron stuff. Probably should have done that. Let's grab the iron. Oh, damn, that's a lot of iron. Yeah, the time I can automate that, that'll be handy. So, I'll pause this here, and I'm going to craft all the stuff I need to do for the hub upgrade 3, and I will get back to you fellas. So that's all the wires that we have made, and we'll just plonk it all in there, and upgrade the hub. I swear it used to be... Oh, no, it'll be the whole phase upgrades. Basically.
The constructor can produce simple
she's speaking, hold on.
and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Yeah, so what I was thinking of is it's the phases, so that sends a whole like ship out, or like a what do you call it, the little like rocket, which is not on the ship, question mark? Unless it's changed. Because I remember when you placed the hub. No, it's not this. It's a future upgrade. Ah, my brain's braining again. It's okay, guys. So we have this milestone, which unlocks the conveyor belts and whatnot, and more inventory slots. And we need limestone, which pretty much means we have to just keep on doing all of this. Iron ingots and probably more. God. Right, let's see what we can do here. So we have a smelter, and that's practically all we have. So unfortunately, we are probably still gonna have to do this all by hand. Unless, is there any equipment we can make? No. Oh, what's this? Character customization. Oh yeah. Build gun, what do we want? Oh. Or we can be a big head. Small head. Oh, I think we've got to be a big head. We'll put a llama on there, because why not? It's like Fortnite. Yeah. Job's good. So yeah, I think we're still going to have to do it all by hand, which is a little bit of a pain, but needs a must. Needs are must. We'll try and make... I think we'll run short on the plates by a little bit. But we'll keep making all of these into ingots, make them into plates, and then try and get that last hub upgrade done. And hopefully we have one more. Which then unlocks us to unlock the miners, because obviously the conveyor belt, feed that into the smelters, unlock the miner after. It only makes sense. I mean, if it didn't, that'd be really silly. So with that, I'm going to brain-numbingly make all of this. And actually, we need that limestone that's over here. I actually kind of forgot about that. We might need more iron. We shouldn't need more copper, but I might grab it anyway. Because worst comes to worst, I can just put it into like a storage and feed it into a smelter alongside the miner. Depends how I'm feeling. Power poles can be used to connect power to multiple buildings on the same power grid. Production buildings like the constructor will only function when connect to a power source with a power line. I think that's going to be a bit of a headache in the grand scheme of things, but for now it's fine. I think because my old method is obviously we can't just build off this. We're gonna flatten this out using concrete, which means we need a lot of concrete. So we'll see if we don't need the copper yet. Might need iron, shouldn't need copper. But yeah, I will get back to you after we've made all the stuff for this hub upgrade, because the main game starts kind of really moving after you've done the phase 0, the onboarding, which admittedly I should have skipped, but I think it sort of reminds me how to play sometimes, because I'm a little bit silly, a little bit stupid. So yeah, I will get back to you soon. Alrighty, all that stuff's crafted. Let's put it all into the hub and upgrade the hub. And the final upgrade, which unlocks the miner, the storage container, and we get more slots, which means we need to get more of that. Means we need to get a lot more ingots. Although, do we? No, we don't. We do not need to get any more copper ingots. Nor do we need to get more limestone. Okay, she's just yapping a little bit. So yeah, we need to make 20 pieces of concrete. We will need to get more iron ingots, which is a bit of a hit, but that's fine. All of our miners are probably stacked on it now, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. But what we'll do is we'll make all of the copper stuff first, and then we'll roll on down to the iron, pick it up from the miner, and make the final upgrade. We may have to just quickly make things here and there. Other than that, I think most of it's going to be done through the smelter from now on, which is great. We may need a constructor to obviously make things like the iron rods, the iron plates, and I'm hoping that, actually I didn't check, but I don't think it unlocks the freeways or splits at the minute. No, it doesn't unlock the splits at the minute. That's fine. We can work with that for now. So in the meantime, we're gonna get the hub upgrade 5 done, and get ourselves the miner, so we can automatically have at least one process gone, which is the smelting of iron and copper. It will require power. We can collect the leaves, which is fun. I believe the leaves regrow. I never actually stood there, watched over it, and watched it grow, but you know what I mean. So we'll see. We're pretty close now. Oh, do we? No, we don't. We don't need to grab that. That's fine. So yeah, we'll just need to grab the copper to make the iron rods, and then we are sorted. So I'll see you then. Just a quick thing running back from those small miners is that they do indeed collect up to 100, which I thought they did, but I wasn't too sure. But now we've got the long and tedious process of making them all iron rods. Well, first of all making them ingots and then making them iron rods. So yeah, I'll see you when I've made all the iron rods. Alrighty, we have got all the things we need for this last hub upgrade for phase 0. Well, no. No!
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion.
Biomass. Biomass is pretty good for fuel. We definitely do want that.
Portable miners can be
But
connected to conveyor belts and requires
oh
power to
my. Just speaks. Speaks. So, we want 3 miners. So we need the portable miners. And we want 3 smelters. And we probably want... No, actually, no. We only need 2 smelters. And we just need a singular constructor for now. We'll still make all the things, like, by hand. Wait, we can't even make a constructor, can we? Can we? Oh yeah, we can now. What does it want? It wants plates, and then it wants screws. Okay. And wait, what does a screw want? A screw just wants iron rods. Okay. That seems pretty reasonable. So what we'll do, we'll sort out miners and smelters for now. So we'll pick you up, and pick you up. Run on over down to the limestone here. We'll mine it a little bit. We'll probably put down a portable miner for now. Do we? Ah, do we? Do we? Yeah, we need to, don't we? Because we need... How much do we need? We need like 10 for each miner. I don't think we need any for smelters actually, so no, we won't put down a portable miner for there first. We'll go pick up the portable miners from our slot over at the copper area. We'll run back, smelt what we need to smelt, and oh, I've fallen, and we'll make 3 miners, 2 smelters, and we'll try our best to make a constructor. I've lost where copper is. Oh, it's right behind me. I'm blind. So we'll pick up all of our miners because they'll have enough copper in there to get us through, get us by. And obviously we save on needing to make more miners because we've already got portable miners. Just as I go along, picking up the leaves because the leaves enable us to use them as fuel. I believe they regrow. I hope they regrow because I'm screwed if they don't. But yeah, I'll have to read in the wiki how long they take to grow back, because the part I got before was you get the chainsaw and you just run along the trees and they'd give you a load. So yeah, we need to build 2 of these, 3 of these. We need a load of conveyors, so we just need a load of steel plates realistically. And we're going to need 3 of these. And we could do with constructors. But we do need to obviously have a method of splitting the conveyors so we can actually make them. So I think, because it just saves us having like 2-3 miners for one thing, when you can just split whatever it is you need. I mean, I guess we could go down the route of as and when we need something, we just change it, but I don't really know. I I'm not too coined on the idea. But for now, we'll just make more than what we need for now. And pray. Our main thing is going to be concrete and limestone because that's how we're going to build our base. It's like the flooring, the walls and everything like that. So that's going to be like the main part. But if we can obviously remove the need to make everything into ingots, it frees up a lot of, like it halves our time really at the current stage. So yeah, we'll make all the things we need to make. A load of plates because you need a load of plates. And power poles. Get a load of power poles down so we can obviously power it all. So I'll get back to you when I've filled up this shopping list. Alright, so I believe we made enough for our limestone. So we're going to do that one first because we're going to need a lot of concrete and the rest of it is just easily accessible. And we've probably already got enough. It's just I need to individually go through each and every one and it is a headache. So we'll start it by facing this way. Try and get it plonked into the ground like so. And then we want our constructor. And we want it to sort of snap in front like that. And I believe it works just close enough to where I can... Yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then after that we can link it to this. Can we get it up a little bit? No. Okay, we'll get it close enough. And then just link it with a conveyor belt. Just like so. Power, we'd like a power pole. Ah, you scamming people. We need more limestone anyway to build the concrete for the power pole. See, this is what I mean. We need it. So we'll get about 20. That should be enough. I think I'll do like what, 7? And because 3, 6, 9, 12. And to be fair, we can get away. Yeah, we'll get away with 15. I hope. And then what we'll do, we'll link the power lines up here because obviously we need it to link with the burner we have on the side of the building. To be fair, we can also delete. Can we delete this? Are we going to need anything else from here? Yeah, we will. Not now, but later on in the game, we will need stuff from that. So we'll leave that as is for now. We will draw from this one. We'll see how far we can actually get it before it starts like glitching out. Or you can totally just plonk it wherever you really want. Go right here. One massive wire, please. We can link 3 things to this, I believe. So, yeah, I think that works. And then we just need to go here and select concrete. And it should, fingers crossed, work. And we'll see it just there. Yeah, look at that. Look at all our nice limestone going in. And our first piece of concrete going into the machine. Boom. Ah, it is wonderful. So we need a lot of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit for about 2 minutes. And that should give us enough concrete to be able to continue building the rest of them. So I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alrighty, so we'll let it run for a few minutes. And we have 6 pieces. I'll probably run out of fuel. What's the daisies? I entirely forgot to move our fuel into the burner. So that's on me. But it's okay. So we'll just whack some more leaves in it. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, see? Run out of leaves. That was my fault. My fault. Because we are going through quite a lot of leaves. But that's fine. In the meantime, until it blows again, we'll keep making iron ingots. And keep making... I don't know what we need to make actually. Other than concrete. which we have enough for our next one, which is the iron. But should I do copper? Alrighty. So I'll see you all when I'm finished crafting. Alright, so we've finished crafting all the stuff we should need to start not making ingots. How much wood? 12 a minute. So we'll have... better off with leaves for now. What we'll do is we'll construct a power pole up here. And we'll link it to... from these ones. Will I? Oh... Oh dearie me. No, what I'll do is I'll link it from the one down here, because I believe you can link 2 wires in that one. No, you can't. Okay, so what we'll do this. We will remove this wire, and then we will relink it using... No, that's not what I wanted. Number 2, please. Power line, we'll link it to this one, link that one to that pole, and link that to the pole down there. Where is it? There you are. That way they're back up and powered. Then we'll build another pole down there from this one to the copper. First, let's collect the limestone, the concrete, because we'll need, actually to be fair, we now have enough, which is great. So what we'll do is we'll build our miner, and we'll face it this way. We'll then build our smelter, and we'll try and just get it as close as we can, and then we'll build our storage container right after the fact, and then we'll grab the logistics, aka the conveyor belts, link that, and then link these. That's a bit too close actually. So we can remove these, go back to our smelter, and that's really close actually. That should hopefully, no, it still doesn't line up. Okie dokie, that's okay. We'll just build a bit of a bigger gap in between, like that. That'll be enough, and then we can just build the logistic storage container just like that. Then go to logistics and then link all of that up. Lovely jubbly. And we'll have that make iron ingots, and we don't need to do anything else other than link them each up to power like that. Boom. So with this one over here, let's run on over to where our copper is. I think we've run out of power. That's okay. That's fine for now. We can fix that when we run back. All we just need is to make sure we have things automated now. Wire is too long. That's good. Put it there. We build our miner. And I think I entirely forgot to build wires. Oopsie daisies. Build a smelter. Yeah, we've missed a wire. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll collect some leaves on the way back as well. Make more wires, and then finish off making the ingots that we need. And then just worry about how we're going to get power. So I'll get back to you after I've made the wires to go and run back. So we're just running back now, finished making the wires, collecting more leaves because it all is going to run out of power. And back at the hub, I forgot to resume the recording, but I made it so that both the bioburners are running, what's the word? They're running together. So hopefully it'll work out, but yeah, never know. Never know. There we go. Right, so we'll link that. Grab our conveyor and link. Well, that's already linked up, so I haven't got to worry about that. And our smelter to make the copper ingots, and then we just need to link up our power thing. Where is it? There you are. one there, and one up there. Perfect. So that'll be presumably getting us power. And now it's just making sure we can upgrade stuff. Ready for, well, the upgrade. The main one is going to be the concrete. But, yeah, nah. Concrete with sound on. So now it's just collecting this, which should have made over 100 by now. Yes, that's what we like to see. And I believe copper will be fine. I think we have enough copper to finish off making those wires. So what we're going to do is resume this, because this is absolutely drinking fuel. 80 a minute, that should be enough to be able to make ourselves biofuel, which should lower the amount we need overall. So, we're just going to keep making some of these copper ingots for now. And, yeah. Rinse and repeat, folks. Rinse and repeat until we have the first phase done. And then we start getting into all the fancy schmancy stuff. So, we're going to make 100 wires, 100 plates, and 100 rods by the looks of it. So I'll see you all when we are at the next hub upgrade. So, we've just made enough of our rods, and we have now run out of power. So, we're going to need to get the biomass, which is what we can do now that we've unlocked tier 1 and tier 2s.
Platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized.
Fancy.
Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This
Yeah, we'll
will take
build
a
a space
significant
elevator
amount
at
of
some point.
resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Thanks, Fix-It. So basically, we need to now get biomass, which we just need a load of leaves. Or, well, you can use anything that's like plant-based, so you can use logs, so on and so forth, well, wood, logs, whatever. And it all gets contributed to the biomass stuff, which is just a more efficient fuel method. And pretty much, we're going to do this so we can unlock the merger, not the mergers, the other one, the splitters, because that way we can build sets of constructors which then individually make our screws and so on and so forth. So I'll see you then. Awesome, boys and girls. I know I said this at the start, or near enough to start, but if you do enjoy this kind of sort of laid back, or whatever you call it, playing this kind of game and playing other games like this in the future, maybe, if you guys do indeed enjoy what I'm doing, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, because I love these kind of games. Laid back, calm, more or less calm anyway. Yeah, so this will give us hopefully enough biomass power to not consume 80 every minute. Maybe like 20. I think if it consumes 20, we'll be fine. Any more, we're probably still about stuffed as before. 6 per minute, I can live with that. I'll just same for that. There we go. That's why I shut off, because this one ran out of power. Surprising. So 6 a minute. That is lovely. That is perfect. So with that done, we need to make a load of iron plates, a load of iron rods, and a load of wires, which in the grand scheme of it is actually kind of easy. I'll probably end up just making all of these just so I haven't got the iron in my inventory anymore. But we will need to make a load of reinforced iron plates. We have enough to be able to make one constructor. However, we will probably need 4 or 5, because obviously 1 for screws, 1 for iron rods, 1 for iron plates, and then another one for reinforced iron plates. And that's just for iron. But at least with that, we are able just to continue making and expanding, which is going to be the whole thing. We're going to try and get as much to expand, and with that, we can move it to making it look pretty and collected once we have all that sorted. And with that out of the way, I'm going to make all of these things so that we can get the logistics milestone upgrade unlocked. So yeah, I will see you then. So we've finished making all the blanks, panels, plates, whatever you call it, with all the stuff for this. So now we can launch the rocket. Where's our rocket? There he is.
Milestone reached.
And
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
yep,
Fix it.
yep, there we go. So now that we've got that built and done, we can now move on to the next part, which actually I'm gonna milestone it just so I know exactly what I'm doing, which is that. So what we can do now is we can automatically sort these into making plates and rods by using 2 constructors. So what we can do is, well, actually, to be fair, we might need more power. Let's think about that. I am pretty dumb. So we'll do that. And we'll also get rid of this. And we'll get rid of that as well while we're at it, just so we can merge it more efficiently. So we need to build a splitter for 1. And we want it to split from this here. So we'll build it dead on, like that. And then we'll have it go into the constructors. We'll have 1 constructor dead on. We'll have 1 put next to it. And then 1 will be for the iron plates. And then the other will be for iron rods. And then we can do it either 1 or 2 ways. We can put it into a merge, which we're going to do, or we could have just individually placed them, but I think it would look a little bit better if it was all merged in together. Even though looks is not really what I'm shooting at for. But it's fun. The more it looks nicer, the better. So we need iron plates. Shame that's making rods actually. Oh dear. And we are still missing plates. Dang it. Do we still have... Yeah, we have enough iron. So what we can do, we can waltz on down here. Like so. Open this up, make the plates that we need to link them up, and then... Oh, we need to build a storage for it, obviously. But then that stops us having the need to keep making the iron rods and the iron plates. And... It's just a big old brain ease, really. So we'll link you up. No. Oh, actually, that worked. There we go. And then we do need to link it up to power. So we need to link this one to this. Then, like so. And I swear there's a way to just, like, continue on, but I guess not. That's fine. And we'll go to organization, storage containers, and just build it head on from that. Grab our logistics. And actually, yeah. And boom. We now automatically have the assortment of iron plates and iron rods. So we have not got to worry about that for a good while. This is still automatically making cement, which is lovely. We actually have enough for our next upgrade. And copper, I think we could leave copper for now. I think the main thing is just building a sort of platform and then organizing it all as one, or all at once. And that may be something for the next video, because I'm probably gonna let it sit for about an hour or so after the recording's done, and see how much resources we end up, because we do need a lot. to sort of carry on, keep going forward. Because the progression sort of slows down. The main aspect is sort of just being able to build. Which, once we upscale, oh, we're going to be building mad. I want to do what Nerd or Die did, where he just absolutely waltzed on. Is it Nerd or Die? Oh, I don't know, I'm going to have to find out. He built like a tornado of conveyors, and it was glorious. But we might copy something like that. Obviously not now, but when we can. How much? Yeah, that'll be fine. So we need to stack up on the rods and such. We could go and build the... Oh, what's it called? We could go and build a screws, so we can automatically make the constructors as well. But I think because we have 2 more of these, so we can make 1 more constructor. I think I'm still gonna have to manually make screws for now. Oh, sorry, I can put a constructor there that will automatically make screws, but I think more efficiently and effectively it'd be better just to have rods for now, because then we can just draw from another iron source. So we got a few over there, which is going to be a bit of a trek, but we'll live. We'll be alright. So, this is the milestone for base building, so we can build foundations, a tower, whatever reason you might want a tower. We could go for that one, which unlocks a map, and unlocks the MAM, which gives you like research points and such. Or we could go down this route, but I think, obviously solid biofuel is a given, we do want that. But we would also like this. But obviously that requires a lot of reinforced plates. So, in terms of right now, we're going to build the base building part so we can get a foundation down. And then we'll move on to obstacle clearing for solid biofuel. So let's see, have we got enough plates and rods now? Because I think it's pretty much 50-50. I think we'll make more rods over, yeah, we'll make more rods overall. Yeah. So I think we're going to have to leave this one here, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed. We didn't get too much done, but I think we got a good amount. And yeah, I'm going to let it sort of simmer to get the resources for, like I say, about an hour. And it'll be ready for the next video. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you'd like to see more, or what you'd like to see next. I've been your host, Incognist, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.